Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? So, where are we? I'm walking in the middle of the street somewhere in Brooklyn. We are going to be doing the fabulous 5th Street Fair in Park Slope. That is what we're doing today. So we are doing a street fair. Street fair goes from Sterling Place, which is right here in front of me where the cop car is. And it's supposed to go all the way down to 12th Street. We'll see if that's the case. But we are in Park Slope. We were just here a couple of weeks ago. So if everything looks familiar, yeah, we just walked through here 2 weeks ago, I think it was. We were on 5th Avenue, but we were on the sidewalks. So we're gonna be in the street today. So, usual format when we do the street walks. So for those of you who have never watched me do a street fair walk, way it goes is I go through slow the first time, kind of give everybody a look at what they have, and then we get to the ends and then we turn around and we just walk straight back. That's how we do it. Let's see, down here is a little light as far as vendors. It looks like they got some streets open. Interesting. Okay. So streets are open down here. So you can see this car right here is coming in. I would imagine that's because it's just a high traffic area. A couple blocks down, you got the BQE and 4th Avenue. So they probably have to alleviate congestion down there, so they keep the streets open. So here we are. So this is our 3rd street walk this year. We did Court Street. We did the Myrtle Avenue walk, which was kind of a hybrid walk. We were basically in Bushwick, and then we walked from Bushwick, Brooklyn to Ridgewood, Queens, and then when we got to Ridgewood, Queens, we ended up doing the street festival part. And now this is our 3rd one, fabulous 5th. Now this was a street fair we were gonna go to last year, and at the last minute I had to cancel. So we made it this year. But to be fair, this year they're holding this a lot earlier, because last year this wasn't held this early. So. In case you're wondering what time it is 11:30 in the morning. Weather is really good, as you can tell. It is sunny for a change, and it is 75 degrees out. right, so we've made it to Sackett Street. So this street festival is sort of like, I like to call this one 7th Avenue Light Street Fair, because the next, well, not the next one, but whenever it pops up, the next big street fair coming is 2 blocks down on 7th Avenue. Next month they have the, what they call the 7th Heaven Street Festival. And by the way, you could check that out. I have, we did all of these walks last year, so there's a playlist so you can find it on my channel. But the 7th Avenue Street Festival, that's the longest one. Like, that one goes for about a mile. This one too. This one goes about 18 blocks. So. We're gonna cross Union Street. We're walking really slow right now. Let's see if I can get onto the other side here and check out some stuff. Yeah, so he's selling some t-shirts over here. A lot of retail stuff. So you basically see there's just a lot of clothes on either side. Got the spices. There's always a spice stand. And we have made it to President Street. And I do have the lights still, so I'll get across. This is a little different. We got to watch for cars. So looks like all the streets are open. So you got a honey stand.
We'll be back. We'll be out and about all day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are out. It'll probably get a little bit more crowded later as the day goes on. It's just before 12. And we got a ways to go, by the way. This is, like I said, this is right up there with 7th Avenue Street Festival. It goes for about, this one goes for about 18 blocks, so. Looks like High Dive's got their tables out. So there'll probably be people filling those seats later. This goes till 6 o'clock. So these are not one of those, open all night kind of street festivals. They don't do that. They usually start at 10 and they end at 6 o'clock. So you got to get here early. What's this over here? Driscoll's? Look at this. It's the first time I'm seeing this, so looks like there's a big line. This is the line, by the way.
Sam, come with me. We're going to the table.
I am gonna cut through.
If they want, they can do a postcard.
Sorry. We've just made it to Garfield Place. I don't know about you, it feels like everything is like very wide open. It's not that crowded. It's a lot of space. All right, looks like we made it to First Street. So now we can at least kind of count how much street fare we have left. If this is going to 12th Street, we got about another 12 blocks, so. It is really nice out. This is probably the first nice day we've had in about 2 weeks. I feel like I have a lot of space on either side of me.
We love each other.
I guess Fifth Avenue is like a big avenue. And if I do something, 1 second here, if I zoom in all the way down there, you can kind of see how far down this goes. We're kind of like on that dip where Fifth Avenue dips down before it goes back uphill. So you can see all the people all the way down there. So all right. Yeah, Burger Boys is over here. Saw them at the last street fair. It is just before lunch, so you know, I can imagine it's going to get more crowded later. And here's another view. I'll do another zoom in. You can see all those people down there at the end, towards the end. You can see how many people walking around. Looks like we got Lucy's. Always gonna see a Lucy stand at these things. I know everyone's probably wondering, yes, I'll probably have my lunch here. I give them a lot of business. I mean, we're practically neighbors. We all live in Dyker Heights. So, in case you're wondering, Lucy also has the really big Christmas house on 84th Street in my neighborhood in Dyker Heights. So she's known for the sausages and she's known for the Christmas lights. All right, looks like it's a little more crowded down here. This is the block where all the rides are. Generally, you'll have all the rides on one end. I guess they decided to throw them all in the middle.
Hey, Jack!
Now we've made it to 5th Street. And remember, we're walking back, so once we get to the other end, we'll just do a straight run back. Well, not a run, but you know what I mean, just straight up, quick walk through. All right, now we're going uphill, so. So I got a band setting up over here. I remember back in the day when they used to do the street festivals, the bands would be set up as soon as the street festival was open, like immediately. That's how it was last year with 7th Avenue.
Yeah, I mean,
7th Avenue and the 5th Avenue, not this 5th Avenue, but further down in Bay Ridge, they'll have a street festival. And those street festivals they had last year, the bands were set up like as soon as the street festival started. There's a sneaker guy. Sneaker guy is always here. We got some more food stands, more retail. This is like your flea market type of stuff. Looks like they have jewelry and golds and.
look that way. Look at the street. Look at it. Wow. Everything.
Juice stand.
Yeah, Japanese exodus.
Loaded.
Baked fresh pretzels. Yeah. Those look good. It looks like they got like those foot-long pretzels that Subway tries to sell. Got another spice stand. These are definitely auxiliary cops. They only have the Jimmy clubs. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. We're at 8th Street right now. So yeah, this is the 5th Avenue Street Fair, Fabulous 5th. And this started all the way back down at Sterling and is listed to end at 12th Street. We're on 9th Street, so we'll see if that's the case. Now, I was just gonna say like a few minutes ago, I wonder if they have a block that is just strictly food, the way 7th Avenue does it, and I think we're about to hit it. It looks like there's a whole bunch of food over here, and interestingly enough, on 7th Avenue, they usually start the food block at the same spot over at 9th Street. So now last year, it was hard walking through the food block, like extremely hard. So we're gonna walk a little bit more quicker so we don't clog up the street. You can see there's a lot of people. This is not as crowded as last year's though. Last year, if you watch the 7th Avenue one, you will see that, I mean, I got stuck multiple times trying to walk through that street. All Japanese flags.
Then you have, you know, this section's Japan. Next section you got like Spanish, Hispanic. Yo, I need some.
All right, here we go. More food. This looks like Spanish food.
Another one. I don't know why.
So I got some Filipino. Well, we've made it to 11th Street. And it looks like it goes past 12th Street. So that's a first. Almost every street festival we go to, it usually is like 1 block short or 2 blocks shorter than what it's supposed to be. That's the Monroe over there. It looks like they got more rides down here, so. Oh, we got a, that's a kid plane, by the way. Look at that. pretty good. Hold on, let me get around these guys. And of course, every time I get to a stage, the music stops. That happened last year too. I would get to a stage and music would stop. All right, we're past 12th Street now. We're hitting 13th Street. This is where it ends. Oilology, World of Ancient Egyptian Fragrance Oil. All right, here we go, everyone. We are going to turn around now and walk through. So from Sterling Place to 13th Street, it's pretty much a mile. Not bad. Impressive. And next month we'll go to 7th Avenue, a couple blocks down. Now that one, I'm going to be honest with you, that one I think it's a little bit more lively. Kid's playing guitar again. And as I get to stage, he stops playing.
These kids order that thing.
I just almost stepped on a dog. I didn't even see the dog. Came right up on my leg. All right, so we are gonna walk back now. We'll stop if we see something we missed or something interesting, but for the most part, we're gonna walk back now. I'm gonna walk right through that food block again. Last year, I actually took the sidewalk, but you know what? It's not that bad, so we'll just stay in the street. Oh look, we got some dog show going on here.
Oh, I think you got this last year. Look at
The girl's giving out free cookies. I had them on the last one. They're good. They're pretty good, but they won't fill me up, and I don't want to ruin my appetite. So.
Flattened out to this car.
I'm not gonna be able to make it.
We decided
Do I have it?
Yeah, it's like
All right, we've made it to 9th Street, but guess what? We're actually gonna have to wait. So yeah, hope everybody's enjoying the walk so far. We're walking back to Sterling Place. The streets are open. As you can see, 9th Street is a busy street. 9th Street and Union Street. You can see this person didn't know that the street was closed. He wanted to make a left turn. There we go. All right. All right, so we are walking downhill once again. And I'll give you guys a look. When we get to this police line. You can see all the people all the way down there. That's where we're walking. We're walking right back into that. Looks like it's a little bit more crowded than we came through here the first time. If you remember the first time we walked through here, like a little while ago, how much space there was. Now there's a lot more people down here, so. It's 12 o'clock now, so. We gotta wait for another intersection. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even remotely hungry yet, which is strange. I'm usually hungry by now, but I don't know. Weird. So my camera was a little off, so I recentered it. So the people playing the music over here is the American Legion over here, 1833. That's where the music is coming from. Tell I'm walking a little bit more quicker now. Trying to get back through to the other side. So we are on 6th Street. We still got a ways to go to get back. Looks like they're getting ready. All right, so this is the rides block again. It's pretty crowded with a lot of carriages and stuff, so we're gonna, looks like no one's moving over there, so we're just gonna get up on the sidewalk here for a second. But there's a lot of baby carriages in there. Looks like we can get back on the street now. If you're all wondering with all this food what it smells like a carnival. If you've ever been to a carnival with a whole bunch of food, you know what that smell. That oil, that frying oil kind of smell. It's pretty much what the whole festival smells like. Even if you're on a block that has no food stands, it still smells like deep fried oil everywhere. 3rd Street. We are passing 3rd Street. It's gotten quiet down here. All right, we are almost set. So yes, this is our third street fair walk of the year.
Was it this?
At this point last year, we hadn't even done our first one. So we are ahead of schedule. I think last year our first, well, here's a funny thing. Our first street fair last year was the 5th Avenue one in Bay Ridge. They call that the Fun on 5th. So that was our first one last year. So we've been to 3 now. Court Street, Myrtle Avenue, and here we are on 5th Avenue in Park Slope. And there's multiple street festivals on 5th Avenue, so this is not the only one. There'll be 2 more. Further down 5th, like I think in the Sunset Park area, and then there'll be the Bay Ridge one. So I don't think we'll do the this year. I don't think we'll do the Bay Ridge one. The 5th Avenue Bay Ridge, but we'll probably do the Sunset Park one, sure. Remember when we walked by here earlier, there was a line for that Driscoll's. There's no line now. You know, I never get a good angle of this 1886 building here on the corner of Carroll Street, so this is always a nice front. This is on the corner of 5th and Carroll. All right.
It was like the Eras tour with all the delicious.
President Street, let's get across. The light's changing. This is where my father's side of the family came. When they came from Italy, they lived in this area on the President Street. Got a bit of a traffic jam here. Well, you know it's a long street festival, and we're about to hit an hour. We may hit an hour. I think we'll end this just before we hit the hour mark, but let's get across Union Street. All right, now I'm getting hungry. When I smell the onions and the sausages, there you go, man. Finally started feeling hungry. Got some, looks like they're selling fish, shrimp. We're getting close to the ends here. Oh, it would not be a street festival without our little squeaking friends. We always hear those at the street festivals. All right. Sorry. I bumped into the dog. I bumped into the dog. There's a lot of dogs here. So. There's a lot of baby strollers and a lot of dogs. Park Slope is known for the baby strollers, though. Pizza. Not a lot of people grabbing that pizza. It looks good. Speaking of baby strollers. Speaking of baby strollers. Yo, hold on. Let me show you. This guy started yelling tacos on his megaphone, but the megaphone's not working. All right, one more time. Speaking of baby strollers, they actually wrote an article about Park Slope. And it had to do with it being the most baby stroller friendly neighborhood in all of America. Looks like his megaphone is working now. All right, one more block. We're almost done. All right, everyone. I am at the end here. Looks like we got another block, but I want to thank everybody for tagging along. There'll be more street fairs for sure. We do as much as we can. There's a lot of street fairs that go on every weekend, by the way. There's like at least 5 or 6 throughout the whole city. So it's, if I really wanted, I could do a street fair every weekend. But the thing is, I like to just do the best ones. Because a lot of the smaller street fairs, they're all the same, you know, and so are the bigger ones, right? So I tend to just stick to the the bigger ones. Well, maybe we'll do some street fairs in the city coming up. And then we do have some street fairs out in Astoria that are going to pop up. But this is it. Looks like they're getting some rides ready here. So we're going to call it. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and stay tuned for more walks through the area. And I will end it here. So everyone take care. Hope everyone has a great week, and I will catch everybody on the next one as we end it here at Sterling Place and Fifth Avenue. Take care and bye-bye.